I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all of your hardships. I swear by my new position as the King of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. Please, what is it I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's alright. We were just happy to help.
Nonsense! Speak your desire that I may see it done.
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
Very well. What? But my king, this cannot be. Our people have long memories. We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times. Such is the way of the masked people. And thus, we shall grant your request. Still, that alone cannot repay our debt to you. Please accept this. Dana One-Handed Sword, Rebirth.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
Thank you, Fira. I'm sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
No, his dad died. Ah, the foul disease that claimed my father's life.
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
I fear everything we tried ended in failure.
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
Pardon me, but what are these sealed verses?
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Okay. One moment, please. Can I ask you to visit us again? To return as friends.
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
Of course. Thank you, I promise to be careful. Dark wall magic. Erect a magical defensive barrier charged to increase the size of the wall. Okay.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Strange thing store, I guess. I swear, if it's this first stop. Okay, good, it wasn't. Ugh. So what is this strange thing store? A stop sign and surfboards. As per rule 9102, I am responsible for trading of strange and unusual goods. When I actually have some on hand. Okay. I can't even talk to Kaine. Okay. Well then. Can I kill these wolves now? Wolf Fang. Gold ore. Got that again.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh,
Those rules are important to the Master People.
you don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy, I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
Ow. There you go. I don't know what this is. I just know it steps up. Nothing. Ooh. I was gonna say dang, but can I fish here? I really can fish here.
I have learned from my past mistakes. This time I shall be silent. Why, those fish will have no idea that...
Shh! You're scaring them away.
Oh, right.
I got a bucket. Got a can this time. That was a huge ass can. Material hunter. 50 types of raw material. Okay. I think I need to stop using this lure right here. Earthworm. The bait was eaten immediately, though. Okay, I doubt I'm going to be getting any sort of live creature here. Can I just, No? Okay. I was kind of hoping I could warp back to the main town that way. Ba. Ba. June 6th. Today is Sasha's birthday, but he's not here, so I just had a party by myself. Definitely one of the more depressing entries. Come here, lizard. Goat meat. See another wizard. Come here. Copper ore. Mushroom. Aw. Took away control right before I pressed the button again. 700 gold. Who's leaving this money on my shelf?
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
I felt like staying would have been his preferred thing. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait. It's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for. The key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it! I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down behind me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. The next morning. Oh god, is this the one where I go into the text-based adventure?
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
Yeah, it was your cooking from yesterday.
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Yeah, it's called I'm gonna go on my next adventure and you're gonna stay at home.
Say, next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon.
A melon? You got it.
Oh god.
Don't forget the melon.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not gonna be sold in town.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
First town. You first.
What?
You don't have the seat I want.
I hope.
What about you?
Picture.
Nope.
Come back in.
What of you? Also no. You're the last one, lady. You suck.
Come back.
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
Sure.
Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know his father is worried about him.
Now I'm just curious what the
Welcome.
hat is.
We've got a wonderful line of...
Wonderful line of weapons, eh?
Thanks for your support.
You had nothing, sir.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Oh god.
Some guy in Seafront wants to become a big-time trader. Whatever works, I guess. He's waiting by the port over there. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so...
Okay, so across from the bay. Oh, okay, that makes it easier.
Oh, you... Which job should I give you first? A Seafront resident has a letter for you to deliver. Maybe you should just be... I wrote down the client's
Okay, also in Seafront.
Oh, you... Which job should I give you first?
Okay, so it just alternates.
Come back.
I can't stack them. That sucks.
Black squalls in our village.
Wait, do I have enough mutton?
Please get...
Nope. Okay. Come here, Popola. March 16th, the boy who's always running outside gave me a super pretty flower today. I wonder if Popola knows what it's called.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes bringing your attention to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. What? Hang on. I'm writing in hopes of bringing your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be dreamable to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Oh, every word becomes dream. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream, of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, curse, dream, evil dream, dark side, words, and someone.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry, Yona, but screw your melon for now. February 4th, I'm gonna learn how to make awesome food for Sasha. I better start working on a new recipe. New secret recipe, I'm sorry. Let's go, boar. Wait, I can just... There you go. Got it. I'm actually surprised I didn't pump onto that, too. Wait, there's a shiny behind you.
Beware. Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Sasha and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He said,
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream? Well, yes.
said the mayor.
I think you have.
In other words,
Said Sasha.
we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Sasha's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep. That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Sasha had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
Certain conversation, A specific word. Something.
Sasha and Weiss racked their brains but could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider. Too much random chatter. Too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Sasha like a contagion. Wait, said Sasha suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, the villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renowned interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the progress. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Something specific some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about a dream, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Weiss suddenly, blurted out the first thing that popped up into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Sasha's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Sasha. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape from the first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever have met. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked up all of the color out of our lives. I just want it to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Sasha nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Sasha. Just ask. Now hold on. Oh wait. Wrong person. This snaps between too many people all at once. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Sasha to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet, You seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had an idea you were coming. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice. A dream, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two. He called to the departing forms of Sasha and Vice. We're counting on you. As Sasha slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Sasha's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd be confined. He'd been confined. They could get in, find an exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. Moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Sasha to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Sasha snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Sasha leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Sasha snapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Sasha could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. But Vice doesn't have a mouth. He's a book. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Sasha's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. I'm not gonna imitate that. Zree, 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 zree. Shock, shock. I'll just make sounds. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Sasha began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? My pages. Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it sort of feels forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to answer... to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh, it's a secret. Because if one person has it, it's kind of not a secret. If two person has it and it's not being shared, that's ideal. But if 3 people know, then a lot of people are going to know. Inwardly focused that Weiss left the task to him, Sasha sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Sasha like a rippling wave opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Sasha moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, the journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Sasha after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for this happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Sasha picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, said Weiss. Now answer it. Sasha grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Still Weiss. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried Sasha, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Sasha walked over to and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was absorbed by mist. Sasha began, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, but at the end of the night with 3. But what am I? Sasha tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what was going on there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Sasha. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at afternoon, but end the night with 3. What am I? A man. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure and he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flunged his garment. Why did... I hate reading for this extent of time. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Sasha. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not was not yourself. Sorry? What does that mean? It would make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Sasha watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Sasha and Weiss turned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy," he cried. "You made it. You actually made it back." His left hand grasped Sasha's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge it from its socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. "God, by heavens, stop shaking me. Fool, you have not even told us if we were successful or not." Other way around. "You have not even told you if we were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again." Sasha withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the Death Dream seal," he said. At least, I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as Sasha filled him in on the details. Yeah, there you go. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Sasha cocked his head. "Okay, hang on, this is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep?" "Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself." Sasha and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten," continued Weiss, "it is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if your words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor, "the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here." His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour, or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Sasha shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh, wow," said the mayor in an odd voice. "We did. I'm back." He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before them. "You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading through the village and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure it out to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand and then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Sasha and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached out and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor with a wry smile across his lips. "You shall return in short order, I'm sure," said Weiss. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is the holy tree," he explained when the prayer was finished. "It's the guardian of our village's history and memories." "Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Weiss. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods, the words. Legend says our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Sasha and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Weiss, "this is certainly a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, Sasha mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "What in the world does that mean?" Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. "You know," he said softly, "this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too." Sasha tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. Sasha gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered. I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtained seal verse. Obtained dark execution magic. Summon magic spikes from the ground. Hey, my favorite. God, that was a long reading sequence.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
A you that wasn't you. What say you?
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that...
No. Without a second thought, hell no. God. September 21st. I wish I could meet the Kaine lady Sasha told me about. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. I wonder if that's what my mom was like.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Literally.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Okay, now that I got the other one, word edit, magic. Oh. Magic power is the only one. MP cost -2. Item drop rate +2, +4. Confuse, paralyze. Paralysis. Paralyze. There you go. I'll do item drop rate again. There you go. Dark Execution. Well, that area was quite a bore. Speaking of bores. Ordering allies tutorial. Okay, that works. Hey, okay. Thank you, Kane. I cannot grab that one board back. Okay. I did not want to stop in that little hallway. God, that was so much reading. July 20th. Devila and Popola came to keep me company. They sang a song for me.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay.
Maybe.
I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried, so maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Okay. Gotta go to Seafront then. I kept calling it Seaside earlier. It just seemed accurate to call it that. Or it seemed right, rather.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Right?
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Nah. You disappoint me, book. Any new weapons? Nope.
Thanks for...
March 16th. The boy who's always running around outside gave me a super pretty flower today. Wonder if Popola knows what it's called. I mean... What's up, dude? Oh yeah, that was garbage. I still get taken out by a punch. No, I do not. At least not that punch. Yeah. God, that one actually kind of scared me. Come on. Yeah. That curved really weird. Suck it. Didn't even drop anything. I mean, I played the original NieR. It's the same, just little kid instead of father. Or brother instead of father, rather. I don't really remember too much of the original. Or at least the one that came out in America. Also, hi Gil. How you doing? I just passed the worst part of the game. No, I didn't finish it. That's kind of why I'm counting this one as NieR, the PS3 version, so I didn't put that one on.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
The worst part is hands down the death dream, where you're just reading a... So his name is Sasha. I named... the main character. I'm just calling him Replicant otherwise. Because it was Replicant and Gestalt. But I named Replicant Sasha because that was my last follower at the time. And now it's Enigma Proxy. So next person's going to be Enigma Proxy. Or Enigma. Or one of the two.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
We're almost at 30. I actually don't know how many I'm at. If this one... No. Dang it. Yeah, I have no idea how many I'm at now. It seems like the 50 followers gonna come... 27? Okay. It seems like the 50 follower thing's gonna come faster than 5 people talking in chat at the same time.
That's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
I don't like this guy's voice.
Thank you. This means the world
Thank
to
you.
me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage.
Oh god.
Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh god.
Okay, just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
Yeah, the 50 followers is kind of me following, or thinking, or... God damn it, I don't know how to really put it into words. Brain. I read too much today, that's my excuse. I took lurkers into consideration for that. That's why I said 50. And that, or I could just be like, oh yeah, or add a third, 10 viewers. Don't hold me to that one, though.
I'm willing
Oh yeah, do you guys have melons?
We got the lick. Hope to see.
You got melons?
Careful.
It look like you got melons. I just need one.
Thanks for your business.
Oh wait, there's a guy marked on my map somewhere this way. Was it this part?
Hey, are you the kid who ran away from home?
This is not the guy that I thought I was gonna talk to.
Huh? Oh man, how'd you?
Your father's worried sick about you. Why'd you leave anyway?
Because he wants me to like take up the family business, and I ain't doing it, man. I'm a rebel.
Why is he a surfer, bro?
Yes, we can see that. Well, perhaps you should let your father know that you're alive and well, and also explain to him why you left.
Oh man, why do people always gotta hassle me? Yeah, alright, I'll do it. But first, you gotta do something for me, man. The guy who runs the tavern's been helping me since I got here, and I want to give him something nice. I was thinking I could, like, cook dinner or something, but I don't have any ingredients or whatever, so, yeah.
You don't sound smart enough to know how to cook.
If it'll get you back home to your father sooner, then fine. I'll help. What do you need?
Pride, dignity, half a brain. It is Liam O'Brien. I don't know if he was the original, but learned that yesterday. I was talking to Enigma about it.
This guy, man, he don't eat nothing but fish all the time, every day. Fish, fish, fish. So I was thinking he might, like, want to try eating meat or whatever, you know, for a change. So could you give me, like, 5 pieces of mutton and 3 pieces of goat meat? I can find the pans and spoons and stuff, so just bring the meat to his place whenever, man.
Looks like we've got everything the runaway kid asked for. Let's go make the delivery.
I hate you, runaway kid.
You seem to be in good spirits.
Oh, I am. My new flower shop is already far more successful than I ever dreamed.
Really? Well, great.
I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good foundation here. In fact, I want to ask my girlfriend in the area to come live with me here. It's the least I can do after all I put her through. The only problem is I don't really have time to go all the way over there, so I was thinking of sending a letter instead.
Oh, God.
Sounds like it's time sensitive. Want me to deliver?
Really? Are you sure?
Oh, he is sure. This lad loves nothing more than meddling in other people's affairs.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, my girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Phrygia with the letter, okay? I really wanted to give her a lunar tear, but as I'm sure you know, the whole reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate. But I did manage to cultivate a Phrygia. She's always liked Phrygias, so I guess things turned out for the best.
Cultivating lunar tears must require a remarkable amount of work.
Yeah, Even
Wait.
so, it's nice that guy worked so hard to be able to invite his girlfriend out
Stop
to
that
join
shit.
But who can say if said girlfriend honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
Surely the woman desired to live with him, did she not?
Well, probably, yeah. But he wasn't able to make it happen. That's why he left her in the village.
It would have been difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable to a life of solitude.
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
Like, I wonder if they just kept the same voice lines and then just replayed them, or if he actually re-recorded them. Well, both of us had the same thought. Like, there's a couple that he says boy instead of man or you or whatever that I've kind of noticed. Because it seems like some of his voice lines are focused on child instead of adult. I just remember it being like a pompous, "Oh, do you have any idea?" type voice. That's all I remembered. I don't remember, like, pitch or anything.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her.
God.
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face.
He's
Why
a
not sit
minor?
here and join me for a round or three.
He's a minor? Where's the FBI?
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink. Hi, are you the guy who's taking care of that runaway?
Runaway? What are you talking about?
It would seem we've been bamboozled.
You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Still, I guess we can tell his father he's alive at least.
Can I tell the little bastard to go screw himself? And he's not here anymore. Like, so far, Vice's voice is the best in here. Oh, yeah. I mean, I played Track and Guard recently, and I don't remember any of the music. I love how, like, mellow this music is.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
That and, the song that played in the desert for Automata. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But my friend wanted me to learn that on Ocarina and teach him. But yeah, Liam and... or Vice and Kaine are probably my two favorite voice actors in here. She still nails the original, even if it isn't her or anything. I just like the grit of it when she's like, "Fuck you!"
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Honestly, if I lived in this town, I don't think I'd move out. No, I have not. It is on my backlog, though. Is it? Okay. I saw Replicant on the list. I didn't see Automata. Wall. But yeah, my friend is like very horny for 2B. Oh. Another one came by. The blindfold doesn't do it for me. Well, I mean, if you play Gravity Rush, I think it's Gravity Rush 1. Or no, Gravity Rush 2. I believe that has a outfit of 2B for Gravity Kitten. And she doesn't have the blindfold, but she has a blindfold option as well. So there's that. The only... Okay, one. Not a weeb. Don't have a body pillow. Okay. I have... the Guildmarm statue from Monster Hunter 4. And I also have... obtained red bag. A statue of Gravity Kitten from Gravity Rush. It's her holding the red apple that falls at the beginning.
By the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Oh, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
Why do you have that? 'Cause it looks nice.
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
Like, the way that my TV's set up in my living room is, it's kind of on the entertainment center with a lifted mounting plate. So it's just empty space underneath it. I have my PS2 on the second one, some board games on the bottom shelf, and top shelf is my PS5 and my region-free DVD player. That's kind of it. So I was like, I'm going to put these statues here. So I have a hand crab. I have 2 Mega Man amiibos, Richter Belmont amiibo, and then Guildmarm Gravity Kitten, and Jotaro Kujo from Part 4.
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
I think your parents think you're a weeb. Like, I have more band posters than anything else. Hell, I have more accordions than I have anime statues.
Oh no. This is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh god. How could this happen to her? This is all my fault.
Why is this all his fault? Ask the man.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
So like an Nendroid of Mega Man, or the little surprise box Mega Man? There was a really nice Mega Man X statue I saw a while ago that kind of had like some LEDs that lit up the essentially gem on his forehead and chest.
It's because I
think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
He didn't put down the toilet seat like a goddamn monster.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Well then.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
Yeah, the X figure that I saw forever ago. I wanted it so badly. It was like $600. I didn't have the money for that. Fuck that. I'm not gonna pay $600 for a statue. It was like a foot tall, I want to say. And he was in like the jumping back pose, but he was looking forward and had his arm cannon extended. Or the X-Buster, whatever.
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault.
I think it hit GoFundMe, actually. It hit one of the crowdfunding websites.
Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot. Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Still waiting for Caleb to get a 1/4 scale Jacko. Jacko T. What? I have no idea.
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
I am very not versed in that. Hang on, let me look it up. Rule 34. Oh. Never mind. I am not looking it up. I don't know. I'm kind of interested what they're going to say.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Wait, you're asking me?
Jacko is a character from Guilty Gear. Oh, yeah. One of my friends once won those, too. Jacko is his main in Guilty Gear. I remember playing... I want to say it was like a samurai chick. I just remember the voice line, Tatami Gaiso, or whatever. Head down, ass up. Oh, yeah. That pose... Is that her victory pose? I remember seeing that all the goddamn time with my friend. Who's in the wrong here? The husband who ate the apple. Because he ate the apple. No, he's in the wrong because he didn't listen. And just assumed she was dead after a week.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
I haven't played it in a while.
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob.
I feel attacked there. I don't have a stamp collection, but I have a poster collection. And I don't have enough room to hang them all up either.
You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon? But madam, Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Oh, yeah.
Talk for a floating magazine.
Trying to actually use things in Baldur's Gate 3.
I see you finally agree on something.
With streaming at the end of games, I try to use everything I have. I feel like it's kind of working. Because Sea of Stars, I wasn't really... Well, granted, that one, you get all the recipes to make every food item you eat. But like Red Okuzunoa, I was using shit left and right. Oh yeah, definitely not.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Yeah, like a year ago, around this time, I would just never use any healing items in games. I'd just use spells and then freak out because I don't have any mana, and then never use my items despite always having them on me. So with streaming, I kind of turned that around at least.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
Slap them both.
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
Right?
That's it. I have had enough.
I also, immediately when I get to a new town, I look at shops, so I'm like, are there new items here? Can I buy something new? Something stronger? Better equipment? Or max out my healing items. Final Fantasy VII hard mode was just taking items away.
Instead of belittling
I'm...
me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
My brother got me Final Fantasy VII on Steam when it came out on Steam. I played past the intro and then just never touched it again. every other time that I've played that damn game, I got to the end of the Shinra Tower, fought Rufus and his stupid cat dog thing, Panther, and then just I got tired of it. That's kind of where Final Fantasy VII hatred comes from. The remake actually does look fun to play, but I don't want to deal with Final Fantasy VII. Just make sure you talk about a silver-haired man's mother, and he'll follow you for the rest of your life.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
It's mostly because I'm just tired of playing the beginning of the game over and over again. Like, I've played through Final Fantasy VIII, like, twice, 9. I got to the end boss a couple times, but never beat him. Because I was like, I'm just gonna farm more, get more money, buy more things, then never fucking use them. If I still had my save data, I think I could actually beat it just from the final save point.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
That sounds delicious. But I like RPGs, I really do. So the fact that I don't like Final Fantasy VII is kind of weird. At least to me. Because mechanically it's a good RPG. I will completely agree with that.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
Break his legs.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Why is that a sad face, okay?
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Like, one RPG that I'm sad I never beat, and it's actually back on my backlog. No, a guy that hates on RE4, but he was playing it.
The couple with the red bag.
The DLC day one.
It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite squabbling.
Okay, that was immediate.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Ah. See, there's a couple things I'll hate on, but I feel like I am more justified in what it is, because I don't know, I like to learn things about something, and I like to know it more before I decide if I like it or not. Knowledge, I guess. Whole stream playing. Wave shooters are fine. The only thing that I liked... Like, I've played the original Call of Duty multiple times. It was fine. When they started getting more mainline, I was like, because I just felt like it started feeling wrong. But the zombie mode. That was fun. That's like the only thing I like about modern Call of Duty. I'm not even sure if it's in the games anymore, but the zombie waves.
Goodness, it sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Bird.
Hey, wait!
Huh?
Oh yeah. That and Unreal Tournament.
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
I had an Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 or Quake Arena days.
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
And sometimes even Virtual On for Dreamcast.
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
I remember, I think it was early 2000. Had Virtual On Dreamcast, playing that. Neighbors across the way had it as well. So occasionally they'd just come over and we'd try to beat each other in it. I was the only one of the group to actually ever beat that secret character, Ajim, that crystal dude. $700 gold. How much gold do I have? 4,900. Okay. Let me actually save. I'll talk to Yona and then I'll call this. So I have to study Rocky Horror Picture Show some more.
Yay, you're back.
Popola said you needed something?
I've seen the movie like 12 times since last Saturday. I'm growing to hate it even more.
My favorite, actually.
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
The first show is the second to last week of October. There's 2 shows that week, and then there's 3 shows the week after.
Yep, I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
But yeah, I need to memorize all of the blocking to a T for both Eddie and Dr. Scott. The only 2 parts that I really laughed at the movie more so recently, and I don't know why either, because I've seen it too many times now, is when Frankenfurter starts freezing or turning them to stone, and they're like, I can't move my legs. And Dr. Scott just puts his hands up slowly, touches his fingertips to his cheekbones, and says, my wheels, I cannot move my wheels. Exactly like that.
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Kick his ass, Sasha.
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me
Again?
about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend. So you have to help him, please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
God damn it. I hate when it does choices like this, because both of them I can see him doing. You remember your dad telling you he saw the run in theaters? That is unfortunate. Yeah, I actually learned how much the tickets are for this show. It's $28. I'm like, that is too much. You know what? Sasha is still a kid, so I'm going to say that he can't say no to her. If I was playing the Gestalt version, Gestalt 100% curing her black scrawl is more important. I think he'd say, fuck Emil, before learning who Emil really is. He felt nauseous when that happened.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
See, the part that I usually like describing movie plots poorly. And even if you describe Rocky Horror Picture Show to the T, it sounds like you're describing it poorly.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
But the like, as an example for like poor plot descriptions, Full Metal Alchemist is two brothers looking for a stone made of genocide. That's probably one of my favorites. But Rocky Horror Picture Show is about two aliens from Transylvania, from the transsexual galaxy or some shit. They come down to Earth, serve Frankenfurter. Frankenfurter is operating on people like Eddie and Rocky to try to get the most sexual being. So he removes half of Eddie's brain, uses it on Rocky. Rocky tries to imitate David Bowie, I feel, for sound. And then at the end, he's like, I'm going home. And some paralyzed dude gets his legs back. Like, it... I dislike it.